Hello, welcome back to another how to draw video. In this video I'm going to look at how to draw yourself in the style of Tim Burton, and for this video I'm going to have a go at drawing myself in the style of Tim Burton. So to start off with, I've had a look through a lot of Tim Burton characters, and I've picked out some of the most common head shapes you'll come across. You've got the kind of balloon shaped head here, which seems quite common in Frankenweenie. You've got a kind of stretched version of that here, which a couple of the more mischievous characters seem to have for their head. You've got the round one over here that's most commonly used on Jack Skellington, and these three here usually seem to be linked to quite slender bodies. And then you've got these three here, which tend to be on the rounder, shorter bodies. So it's entirely up to you which shape you go with. And obviously you can adjust these slightly accordingly to how you look too. And then next we've got the different kind of eyes you're most likely to come across as well. So you've got the Jack Skellington ones up here, just the black kind of hollow eyes. You've got Oogie Boogies down here, and then you've got the kind of the slim narrow eyes that appear in a couple of the films on a couple of different characters. And the same with the little round ones here. These seem to crop up. They crop up in a couple of different forms as well. Sometimes they're actually all blacked in, but they're quite small in comparison to these ones up here. These ones at the top seem to be kind of standard Frankenweenie ones again. You can do different things obviously to the eyes. You've got the eyelashes there to bring out the femininity in some of the eyes. The angle here, you can see these have been used on a couple of characters as well, give them a little bit of a sad look. And then you've got the eyelids as well, which can add a bit more character. These all seem to be quite common traits and occurrences throughout the different films. And then move on to noses and mouths. And so we've got Jack Skellington's nose here, which is your sort of hollow skull nose. I noticed these triangular shaped noses seem to be quite popular as well. They come in a variety of different shapes and sizes. These I've tried to draw from the same sort of angle, but I've noticed a couple of them come out quite pointy. The little button nose seems to be quite common as well within a few of his films, and there's a variation of the button nose there as well, a slightly different angle. And I guess these two down here are similar variations of it, but it seems to be quite a common nice little nose for a lot of the characters. And then mouths. So I've just picked out a selection of mouths. There are a couple more than what I've drawn out, but these are just to give a rough idea and something perhaps for you to take forwards and work on. You've got sort of the toothy smile. This could obviously be drawn as an open mouth as well, with the teeth still protruding. You've got Jack Skellington's smile here, which again could be drawn open with his teeth inside his mouth. You've got the sort of classic little neat mouth that can go with the little button nose if necessary. And you've got a couple of more feminine mouths as well, here and here. You've got the very little kind of smile that obviously can be adjusted to a straight line, a sort of a more of a sad face, but that seems to be used quite frequently too. Then you've got some of the slightly more monstrous mouths down here, where you've got teeth on show, and the different varieties of teeth, your little round teeth or your big, long, shiny teeth and your jagged, quite scary looking teeth. So it's entirely up to you which traits you think perhaps most resemble you, or which you fancy applying to yourself. But these give you a rough idea of some of those features. So what I'm going to do next is have a go at drawing myself.